be stories regarding the Free Tibet movement, entertainment, weather, sports, politics, and our math segment with Ibrahim Sabir. Stay tuned. First, we will start with our weather. The Agiles out there, so you're just for the beautiful spring weather.
Thank you, Sierra, for that complimenting introduction. Good morning. I am Deaja Davis, your local weather leader, and I will bring you the forecast as of today. Right now, it is very sunny with a light wind. It will be reaching a high of 38 degrees and a low of 30. Stay tuned for the weekend forecast. Thank you. Back to you, Sierra.
Today, at Toronto Phillips Square, outside City Hall, there was a peaceful protest in support of the Free Tibet movement. Even though the Tibetan community is rather small in Toronto, many non-Tibetans, young and old, came out to support, even some city councilors. They were there to demand the Chinese government to restrain some of the violent crackdown on Tibet. Also, they were there to demand the IOC to get Tibet off the Olympic torches relay route. Lastly, they were there to demand the UN to intervene and send international fact-finding missions to Tibet. Later, there was a debate on the Council Chamber Mayor David Miller's upcoming trade mission to China. Council Michael Walker urges his colleagues to sign a petition urging the federal government to boycott the Olympic Game in Beijing this summer.
Gosh, Sabrina, I wish I could have been there to help. But anyways, next we have our math segment with Ibrahim Sabir.
Thank you, Sierra, for the introduction. Hello, my name is Ibrahim Sabir, and I will be explaining trigonometric functions, or angles functions for short. The three basic functions are sine, cosine, and tangent. Sine is the angle of the ratio of the opposite side to the length of the hypotenuse. The formula for sine is sine A equals opposite over hypotenuse equals A over H. Cosine is excuse me, this is totally boring. I have a better idea. Let's help me with my math. Find the LCD of algebraic fractions. So here we have to find the LCD, or the least common denominator, of 1/6 and 5/9, and 1/3, 2/9, and 3/4. The LCD for 1/6 is 18, and the LCD for 5/9 is 18 as well. For 6 to equal 18, we have to multiply that by 3. And we also have to multiply the numerator by 3, and we have 3/18. For 5/9, for 9 to be equal to 18, we have to multiply by 2. As well, we have to multiply the numerator 5 by 2. And for 1/3, 2/9, and 3/4, the LCD is 36. For 1/3, for 3 to equal 36, we have to multiply by 12. And the numerator as well by 12. And we will have 12/36. For 2/9, we have to find the LCD for 2/9, which is also 36. We multiply 9 by 4 equaling 36. Numerator 2 by 4 equals 8. And for 3/4, for 4 to equal 36, we have to multiply that as well by 9. And we will have 36. And if we multiply the numerator by 9, we will have 27. Finally, my math homework is done. I hope you had fun. Back to the station, Ibrahim out.
Good morning. I'm Gregory Wright, and I'm here for the political segment of this news broadcast. Right now, as we speak, momentum is building among some Toronto councillors for an across-the-board pay freeze for all city employees, themselves included, to be considered at today's special council meeting on the 2009 operating budget. From the mouth of Councillor Michael Thompson, if we are being the leaders of this city, we have to set an example. These are his words about the councillor's wage freeze. If you set an example and you provide the leadership, then you ask of others to also do the same, because then people will take it seriously and do as told. Do you, as viewers, agree with this? Well, let's find out.
Good thing I didn't take a job in politics. Coming up next is Deaja Davis with the weekend weather report.
Hello again to all of our viewers. Earlier this morning I gave today's forecast. Now we'll give the forecast for the whole week. On Tuesday, it will be completely cloudy and the temperature will rise just a little, making the temperature 44 degrees at a high and 39 at a low. On Wednesday, the temperature will hit a new high of 46 degrees. On the downside, the low remains the same. There will be rain and snow showers hitting us Wednesday, so bundle yourself up and keep the little ones warm too. On Thursday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 46 degrees and a low of 34 degrees with a 20% chance of rain. On Friday, starting off the weekend, we will have a few showers to bring in the April flowers. We have a high of 45 degrees and a low of 35 degrees. Saturday will be a beautiful day, so if you were thinking of going to the park, this is the best day. With a high of 42 degrees and a low of 33 degrees, it will be sunny with no chance of rain. Lastly, Sunday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 44 degrees and a low of 31 degrees. There is a 20% chance of rain. Thank you for tuning in for the weather. Now back to Sierra.
Some of those days I'm looking forward to, some I'm not. Coming up next is Sierra Thompson with the current events.
Good morning. I'm Sierra Thompson, here to bring you the entertainment portion of our news broadcast. I'm going to start with the Toronto Center for the Arts. The Toronto Center, which is known as the Fourth Center for the Performing Arts, opened in 1993. It houses 3 theaters: the main stage, which is 1,727 seats, the George Weston Recital Hall, which is 1,036 seats, in a multi-purpose 200-seat theater. Currently, the theater is housing the Dan Cab Canadian premiere of The Jersey Boys. Dan Cab Catering also provides a gourmet meal, so you can get a free meal with that movie ticket. And some celebrities that attended this theater, one of the celebrities is Aubrey Graham. For those who don't know Aubrey Graham, which you should, he plays Jimmy Brooks on Degrassi, and in his free time he is Drake, who is a singer/rapper who has his own record label called October's Own with All Things Fresh, which is a group of his friends he got together. Trey Songz, which is his cousin, featured on all 3 of his mixtapes. Lil Wayne and Robin Thicke featured on Comeback Season, and recently he had a mixtape release party which is hosted by a good friend of his, LeBron James, and yes, I was there. And one of our own filmmakers has decided to make history. His name is Rob Spence, and his eye was damaged when he was a child in a shooting accident. He had it removed 3 years ago. After the operation, he was said to have an epiphany while looking at his camera phone on his cell phone. And he realized that a camera that's walking on a cell phone, it could probably go into his eye socket. So now he's trying to make a movie filming people just walking around or like things outside of nature with his eye, with the muscles moving the camera just like his real one. And that's all we have for right now, so I guess we'll see you later.
Sierra, wish we could have been there with you.
And as for that TV project, can't wait to see what that guy catches with his eye.
Coming up next is Jameer Samuels
With the sport.
Hi, my name is Jameer Samuels and today I'll be doing sports. The Florida Panthers defeated the Toronto Maple Leafs with a score of 3-1, which stopped the 4-game losing streak. During the first period of the game, the Maple Leafs exploded with enthusiasm with a score of 1-1. Martin Gerber was fired up with 42 saves, but regretfully, the Florida Panthers overpowered the Maple Leafs, Florida having 19 shots and 2 goals to take the win. The Toronto Maple Leafs signed forward Alex Berry to a 2-year entry-level contract on Thursday. In baseball, Brandon Wells, the center fielder of Toronto, will return with a strained left hamstring and will appear for his first spring training this year as a designated hitter. Just last month, he injured his left hamstring, which kept him from playing for the month last season. Last season, he hit 20 home runs and had 78 RBIs in 108 games. Also, third baseman Scott Rowland started to complain about back stiffness on Wednesday's game. And outfielder Travis Snyder is also injured due to a sore left knee. On Saturday's game, Casey Jensen left the game during the first inning because of right shoulder tightness due to muscle fatigue. And get ready for football because the Toronto Argonauts started the kickoff for the regular season July 1st, 2009. That's Jameer, and he's out.
Wonderful job, Jameer, with the sports. Diaja, are you going to the first kickoff?
Yes, I am. Thank you for watching.
Stay tuned for next week's broadcast. Eve out.